talked about economic factors, and it's interesting when a lot of people talk about mental health, they don't talk about how a bad economy can impact people's feelings about their well-being, even trickling down to their children. You know, if the parent isn't doing well financially. Tell me your insights on the economy's impact on mental health.
Well, I think it's a truism, or it's a cliche certainly, that I've heard, that when the mill closes, rates of domestic violence go up, and that if when economic times are harder, um, people have shorter fuses in general, and and also think about having faith when there's a lot of resources. People are in general much more calm. And think about if you go into the bank and you stand in line to make a withdrawal, and it's no big deal. We're all there for 5 minutes, we're all there for however long. But on the other hand, imagine that the bank was crashing and there were, you would no longer be standing in line. You would be trying to get to the front to get your money out before somebody else gets it and you end up with nothing. And the point is that when you're living in a time of exuberance, it's much less stressful. I mean, this is just Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that once you get your needs for air and water and food and then security, once those are met, things things are much easier. So it's no wonder. I mean, on just even on a superficial level, it's no wonder that people are struggling.
You talk about the problem of isolation. Kids are, supposedly around their peers at school, but they're isolating themselves more. Is it due to technology, and how does that tie into happiness? What's your thoughts?
Well, it certainly ties into technology, and it ties into we are really adrift. Humans are, for better or for worse, sort of meaning-making creatures. And back in the 60s, Joseph Campbell, the great mythologist, wrote about how for those in whom a local mythology still works, there exists a sense of accord with the universe and a sense of meaning. And if it's not working for you, then you have to find it on your own.